How are you today?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good.
Yeah,
So you're talking to us from Canyon City right
I
now?
am.
Yeah, the
Yes.
center of the known universe.
Well, sure.
Yeah, why not? Well, we ran into each other at a wedding of a friend, and ended up sitting next to each other. And as I mentioned earlier, I was praying about who do I ask to do the podcast for this subject for spiritual gifts. And when I saw you and Alan, I'm like, oh, Ria's there, crazy Ria, Holy Spirit girl, Ria. And so I got excited, and then we had a pretty interesting conversation. So I thought this is perfect. So you're being willing to share some pretty honest thoughts and frustrations on this subject. Thank you for
For
being able
sure.
to do that. Yeah. All right.
I don't We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. I might have to retract that thank you later on.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just start with the two questions that I'm going to ask the strangers on the street.
Okay.
This might seem like it has nothing to do with spiritual gifts, so just bear with me. But the first question is superheroes. Do you think they're real? DC,
Yes.
Marvel, that kind of
I
thing.
mean, like those kind of superheroes are
Well,
just,
it's your answer. You can answer it however you want.
I think there are superheroes, yes.
Okay, and go on.
Well, I think that just there's certain situations where people get, oh, my kid's trapped in a car and you lift the car magically or not magically, but,
Right.
so I think that in certain situations there are superheroes and
Okay.
normal everyday people.
You think it's a simple biological thing, like an adrenaline rush, or do you think there's some kind of divine intervention or partnership happening, or is it hard to define?
I think both.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hey, gang, I'm in front of Costco in Thornton, and I'm asking people a very serious question. They think superheroes are real, Marvel or DC, and then asking people what their superpower is. All right, what's your name?
Austin.
Thanks for helping me today.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, we're talking about superhuman powers this week. So, superheroes, are they real or?
It depends on what you're talking about. I feel like, if you're going superhero human powers for firefighters and police officers, probably yeah. My superhuman power would probably be the Flash. Flash is my favorite character. you know.
You must be speedy.
I used to. I was when I was young, not so much anymore.
Okay.
My name's Michelle.
Thanks for helping me, Michelle.
Sure.
All right, so superheroes, do you think they're real or?
Oh, I think they're superheroes. They may not look like Marvel characters, but yes.
Example?
Example. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I work in a level 1 trauma center. I think some of my trauma doctors are superheroes.
Okay, that's good. What's your name?
Kim.
Kim, thank you for helping me. All right, so first question this week is, do you believe in superheroes?
Oh, yes.
Okay, any particular example or?
Nurses,
Yeah.
doctors, police officers, and firefighters.
Okay,
Yeah.
and who? Military.
Military.
Can I put her on? Can I put her on the
Oh,
camera?
yes.
Say that again.
The military.
Okay, cool. Are you in the military or?
I'm joining the Navy.
Thank you.
I have been in the military for 20 plus years.
Also Navy or a different branch?
Air Force.
Air Force.
Yeah.
Awesome. All
And
right.
I'm a nurse, so I know there are
Well, maybe
heroes out there.
Okay. Well, second question. What's your superpower?
Trying to be nice person, not trying to lie.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. It's too bad that's like so unique that it would be a superpower.
yeah, right. Nowadays.
Thanks. What's your superpower?
My superpower? The gift of healing.
Okay. Through your profession or?
Yeah, through my profession.
Well, thank you for doing that.
Absolutely.
What's your superpower?
My superpower has always been that I could keep people calm.
Calm
Yeah.
in the middle of a crisis or? That's a good superpower.
Yeah, it is.
What's your superpower?
I don't have a superpower.
We're waiting for the car to fall on one of your kids or grandkids or something.
I don't know that I would say I have a superpower.
Okay.
Other people might say I have a superpower, but I personally don't say that I have a superpower.
Okay. Yeah. So obviously you have one, but you're just going to be humble about it or self-deprecating. What would other people say your superpower is?
Well, I know things like I can sense if there's something going on in somebody or uh my kids would say, well, they never got away with anything because I always knew what they were doing. So maybe that, I
Okay.
don't know. Mhm.
I wonder if that's like a universal mom superpower, or if it's maybe people who are more connected to spiritual things.
I think for me personally, it was the Holy Spirit, right? I
Mhm.
think that he allowed me to know things and intervene in my children's lives so they wouldn't go down a super bad place.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Donna has had that same experience with our kids, and
Mhm.
it's funny because they seem to, on the one hand, acknowledge that God is involved, but they also sort of hate the Holy Spirit.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah.
The Holy Spirit is
That's
ruining my self-destructive.
ruining my fun.
Yeah,